Today, we are going to go through the process of an annual recertification from start to finish. The first thing that you would do is go on your software and print your 120-day notices. I'm not going to get too close to the computer to protect privacy of individuals and property information. So the manager right now is on her software and she's going to the recertifications box that's on her screen. She's going to click on the notices for 120 days. It pops up with all the people that are due. She's going to click Generate Notices. She's going to select all of her tenants. She's going to generate it down at the bottom. And while we're waiting for them to process, just a reminder that all Section 8 and tax credit programs receive a 120-day notice. They also receive a 90-day notice, a 60-day notice, and then they would receive a 30-day termination of subsidy for HUD, and they would receive a fourth notice for tax credit that's a termination of housing. Right now is the first step of the 120-day notice. At any time between the 120-day and the 90-day, if the resident comes in, does their interview, and provides all the information, you would not need to continue with the notices. The only reason that you would continue is if they didn't provide information or they didn't respond. Again, after the 90-day, you would do the 60-day. After the 60-day, you would do the termination or the 30-day. Now that her notice is processed, she would print them, and then she would close this out. For time's sake, we've already printed the notices. So as you see, here is a first notice. The manager has signed it, and we've made a copy for the file. So the copy will go in the tenant file. The notice will go to the tenant. So however your property delivers notices, this property, we fold them in half. We put the unit number on the outside. And we usually will staple it before we put it on the door, and then we'll deliver it. Once the tenant has that notice, the clock starts ticking for them to come in. We're going to put these to the side so that we can show the next step. Now you need to get ready for it. Before you pass out these notices, you want to make sure you're prepared for the resident to come in. So on our property, we have a shared drive of all of our forms. You're going to click on your shared drive. We're going to go to property specific forms because we have packets already created for annuals. She will go to her property. She's going to go to her annual recertification packet. And because this is a tax credit property as well as a Section 8 property, she's going to print her tax credit packet. And then she's going to close this and go in and open her HUD packet. And she's going to print that. And then she's going to close out of this. We've already arranged with a resident to come in and be on film today and do an annual. So we have some of her packet already ready, but we're going to go through the steps. So right now I'm going to shut this off and go into the other room and start recording again to show you our system for tracking your annuals and where you put your packets.